Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous at one whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Kyle Tucker. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers go down quietly. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, but maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Headed down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. JT Realmuto.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks. As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And the pitch. Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
1 out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here is Harper. 2 down, nobody on. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. And that one missing low.
It's a good take.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Edmonds slings to first. Harper retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies down in order. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. Into center. Leon under it. Hooks it away for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Max Muncy. And another ball. That one at 95, missed up top, and the count's full. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Caught him looking for the K. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Trey Turner. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against that firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Turner runs. Next offering is foul back. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. For a second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, the StatCast help. We see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air, left side. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the rookie center fielder, Andy Pajes. And here it comes. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, third base side of the mound. Boom. Moving under this one. And there's one down.
Batting in. The shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Top of the third, no score. Turns and fires to Betts. That one just misses. And now 3-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting up. The second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Here comes a pitch. Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Adolis Garcia. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
And that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. We're talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth. The center fielder, Pedro Leon.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Pedro Leon. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Tucker makes the grab. 2 away down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. And another ball. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Phillies strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first with one gone. The batter now will be Will Smith. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the righty deals.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 16th homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bohm drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
So now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Betts. The throw to first. Harper retired.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Here's Turner now.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The pitch. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Two outs, base is empty. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. Yeah, there's a ball. That's down and in. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handle throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive is the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
The Dodgers leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one inside, and it's 2-2.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch for him lately. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Adolis Garcia. Here's a 1-2. Real Muto runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
The center fielder, number 8.
So 2 down now, and here is Pedro Leon. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70 up and loosening in the pen. Glass now, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. In there safely. Real Muto up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Two outs. Oh, and this one gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. On a strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And another ball.
Guga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off, you'll see another. That one way inside. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at-bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Ground ball, left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Now here is Will Smith. Boom. Goes on to first. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Pedro Leon. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Activity in the bullpen. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also getting ready. And another ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Kicks and deals. All right, Singy, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. It took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Now one miss.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Leads it to Bender for the strikeout. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Number 78 on the pitch here.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Here's Harper again.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Harper.
And another ball.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. That one way outside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with big wheels on the bases.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Turner runs out towards right center field. Pajas sizing this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
now batting, the left fielder, Brendan.
Alex Vesia gets the ball now.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Mark. Turner runs. Pitch misses. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
2 outs. Runner on first. JT Realmuto steps in.
Oh, the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive into a gap and score that run from first base.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score and then tie. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and we stay tied as the inning ends. But they score twice and even it up late. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Bolin.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy
The
Pajes.
center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
When you can run your fastball up there in the high 90s, you'd think you'd throw it almost all the time. But right there at the dot, he saved it until the final pitch and just blew it right by the batter. That's almost impossible to catch up to. You haven't had a chance to time that velocity, and if you're not given a reason to be expecting it.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Hey!
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Up the middle. Stop. Whips it to first. And they get Edman for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 70.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Pedro Leon digs in now. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped towards third. Whips it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Phillies, Otto Kemp.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That one lifted to left. Hernandez sizes this one up. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. So remaining in the game defensively, Otto Kemp. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And safe at second. He beats it.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the batter now, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Here's a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
That one inside, and a count 2-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one in the air center field. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And a pitch.
The first baseman, Bryce.
Up the middle. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Trey Turner now. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. In the air of the infield. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec.
Now Alec Bohm. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
In the air, center field. Under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yohan Duran.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together.
Go ahead run on base. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is in for a strike. Center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And here it comes. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first, and that is that. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On the pinch run, Dylan Moore. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Moore dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Wouldn't chase that time. JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 2 down, nobody on. Just a weak fly ball this time. Tucker on the move. He's got it, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 11 we go. We are tied 2-2. Now into the ball game on defense. Dylan Moore. He's the new third. Go-ahead run on base. Andy Pajes steps to the plate. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it is gone. A 2-run homer. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
1-2 now. This to center field. Leon right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Up next is Dodgers. The second baseman, Tommy.
And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to make.
Well, gonna pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And I can't imagine
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is it
got him. And one out now.
Big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pedro Leon. And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until
Slider got him for strike 3.
such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So it's their last chance in this one. Otto Kemp, the next to hit. And that one fouled off.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Christopher Sanchez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that look.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One and 2 here. And they'll do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
One run across to the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Up the middle, Sosa gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3, but they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, and today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a ball like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. At the belt and fires. Gets under and pops it up. Smith moving under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting third.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks.
Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. And that ball is out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1.
The pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
One down, base is empty. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just to see the ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. The tag out. Sosa into second, and he's got a double.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. Here's the 2-2. Just missed.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back base hits. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Ground ball to the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
The 2-1. And a foul ball third base side. The pitch.
Ball.
And another ball. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And a payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. The Dodgers down by a pair here at the top of the second. And that's in the dirt. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to Schwarber. Awesome play there.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Boom. Zips it across, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. And the pitch. Ripped on the ground to second, in plenty of time to first, and Garcia is out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Pedro Leon.
Digging in, Pedro Leon.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Inside.
Pitch misses inside. 2-2.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Trey Turner now. And a pitch. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Out to short. Turner. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The Dodgers trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late with the swing there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Ground ball right side to first, and Freeman is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Kicks and deals. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Next offering way off the plate.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here's a 2-2. That one just misses.
Full count.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Bryce Harper to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a good eye there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because one at second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, now the left fielder, Alex Call. Ball to strike.
Yeah.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Bases empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Leon makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next is Dodgers. The right field.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, out to short. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers down in order. And they still trail it here, 3-1. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. The wind and the pitch.
High. 1-2.
And that's outside. Got him. And there's one down.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Just missed. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, right side. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That's hard hit on the line. Pages makes the play, and it's out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and the score stays 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. And he deals. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is going to go. He sends a rocket to left. His 11th of the year. It's 3-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And another ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one sliced foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Mookie Betts. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Turner should have it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now the lefty. Hard on the ground to first. Over to Turner for one. Double play. What a great feeling to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pedro Leon at the belt and fires. So now 1 and 2. Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Man at first, one away. That one missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Here's a 2-1. Runner on the go. Foul off left side. To the right side. And that's just foul. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Alec Bohm. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Here goes the runner. Got him swinging. Phillies strand 1, but they're up 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Miguel Rojas. The wind of the pitch. And the count 1-2. And another ball. That's a little bit low. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. In the air out towards right center. He's got it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 out, bases empty. Lifted in the air now the left side. That gets down for a hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now it's going to be Alex Call. Snags it for the second out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
The batter now will be Will Smith. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. This to third. Boom. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
First baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tyler Glasnow looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 70 getting loose as well. Next offering is down low. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Harper now. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do at the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Blake Snell out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tyler Glasnow.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Schwarber, the lead runner at second. Harper on at first with nobody out. Glasnow ready to deal. Swings and misses. One away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Edman. On to Freddie. Double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Movement in the bullpen. Brad Keller up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. gigantic blast. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The wind to kick the pitch.
2-2.
That misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And the pitch. Bounce to the right. Sosa. On to first.
He's out.
And Tucker is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now Andy Pajas. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. The other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the pitch. That's down and in.
2-1.
And the pitch. Check swing, trying to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Call makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. 2-1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Two down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Righty delivers. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the eighth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Bryce Wilson.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location, he just guessed wrong.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Slice to right, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfect. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here, Kim. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And Freeman is retired.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And next for L.A., Alex Call. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now into the game, Max Muncy. He's the new third baseman. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Right-hander kicks, deals, and foul off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
This one high in the air to left center. Pajas makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. The count 2-1. And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to bat.
That one hit to right. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Kyle.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied at 3. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. On the ground to third. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Now he breaks his bat. Fires over to Schwarber, and Hernandez is out.
Gotta feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-3.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. There goes Tucker. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air, and it stays fair. Tucker headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's Mookie now. Hit in the air, right field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Out at the plate.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss.
They call this guy a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a ground ball to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Left-hand hitter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Under this one. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
One down, Phillies down a run. To third, Muncy. Throws to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So they're down to their final out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. The Phils down to their final strike. And another ball. That one drifts inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
2 outs, runner on first. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And there's a ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In for a strike, 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
He's done it again, Bo. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
And the final score here, 4-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And now the lefty. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Call. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground to third. Throw is high and over his head.
Batting third, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the
and he chases that one. And that is a big first out.
Well, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
When you can run your fastball up there in the high 90s, you think you throw it almost all the time. But right there in that at-bat, he saved it until the final pitch. It just blew it right by the batter. It's almost impossible to catch up to. You haven't had a chance to time that velocity, and if you're not given a reason to be expecting it.
And now it's Max
2 balls,
Muncy.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
2-2.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill, number 80. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're getting...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong violent swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryson Stott. 1-1 now. Bounced up the middle. Betts Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the inning. We played one here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Here's a 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. That one just misses, and it's 2-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. Once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
No, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Mookie now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Stop over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
batting in. The third baseman, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2.
Count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And another ball. Fly ball to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He's been swinging it really well lately.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And another ball. Marsh leads off first with 1 away. The punch out there. That's the second out.
batting in.
Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Just missed. Big swing and a miss.
Ooh, by him.
2-2.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The 2-2 now. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kim. The wind of the pitch.
Nope, that's in.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, third base side. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pedro Leon. Pitches in for a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. The 1-2. Back to right. That one gets down for a hit.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Check on the runner. Leon gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next over and upstairs.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Leon around second. But he's got a double.
That's a great job of hitting, but I'm a little disappointed that the runner wasn't going on the pitch. If he's going, Bird, he scores and they take the lead.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Line drive. He powers that one out of here. His second homer this series. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Here's Harper now. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The wind and the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2-1.
This is Bryson's stop and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Around second is Harper. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Here's a 1-1. So, Chris, one of the things with this starter hasn't been especially efficient with that pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs in order to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. Now two away as they get a run across.
There's sometimes where you have to pitch to contact to keep your pitch count down, allow yourself to get deep into the ball game, and that will help him to rack up some more W's.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Man on second, 2 down. So now 1 and 2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Glass now, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fly ball down the line. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Will Smith.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. The Phillies leading by 4 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Next offering misses down and away. Got it fired for the K. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Philadelphia, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Adolis Garcia. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stayed with the fastball on all 3 pitches to put him away.
Yeah, just straight attacked him. And those locations of the fastball is what really stood out to me. But we started him inside, really good location. Then he went away for strike 2. Going kind of east-west, and then finishes him off up in the zone with some good velocity. That's just great execution.
And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a really tough pitch to handle. Front door breaking ball. He did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And now Kyle Schwarber. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. And he swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Stott over to first in time. And Betts is gone. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Popped up. And makes the grab. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 4-0. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
The wind of the pitch.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Here's a high chopper. Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot.
Now
A good high fastball in a 2-strike situation. It's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Top 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kim.
Number 6.
The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and Freeman is retired. Two outs, base is empty. Alex Call, the next to hit. Kicks and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Next pitch is outside. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Done, and that ends the inning.
It's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Center field, Kim under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Realmuto made his debut with the Florida Marlins all the way back in 2014. Had a pair of singles and 3 RBIs in the game.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back with that at bat.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Real Muto at first, one gone.
Two and one.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Here's a 2-1. Real Muto runs. He swings and fouls one off. And a 2-2. Runner goes again. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Around third. He scores. It's 5-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And at second with one away. And the batter now, Pedro Leon. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
1 and 2 is the count.
And
2-2.
another ball. That
Count
one misses, and it's 3-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Down the line, Hernandez ranging after it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. He's in there. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next
Ball
pitch
inside.
misses inside. And a count 2-1. Right side. Hernandez settles underneath it. That is the inning. Phillies with a run-scoring double. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get it on the hole.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty.
Nice grab. Over to first. And Betts is set down. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1. And that's in the dirt. through there for a strike. The pitch. Swings through. That's a strikeout. So the Dodgers lead one. It's 5-0. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia getting loose as well. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ripped on a line. Kim makes a nice running catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's ripped to the left. Base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. On the ground, could be two. They get one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Man at first, Alec Bohm will hit next. 2 outs. Out to short. Bats up with it. Fires across the diamond. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Kim. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Luzardo still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Freddie Freeman digs in now. Next offering is down low. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Runner on at first with one gone. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Brew. Feeling really good about what he's working.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo is done, and as he heads for the dugout, Tim Mesa on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in for strikes attacking these hitters.
That's a little bit low. The Phils leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a strike in there.
3-2, two-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for L.A. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 78.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Call makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Freeman pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So 2 down. Now here is Pedro Leon. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Betts. They take the force out. That's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Dodgers 0. And we're back. Now, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Popped up. Turner should have it. And out number 1 on the ground.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
1 down, base is empty. That one missing inside. The 2-2. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get
on the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.